Hi everyone, and welcome to another story time brought to you by ABC Read and ABC Learn, in which we are here to help develop and nurture that love of reading in every child as well as every adult. How's everybody doing out there today? I hope that everybody is doing great. I know you guys can tell I am like really pumped. Number one, I'm pumped because I missed reading to you guys. I haven't read to you all in like a little over a week, and actually I have to be honest with you. I've been like so consumed with career day at my daughter's school. And I did my presentation yesterday, and I have to tell you guys, man, the kids were pumped. And so I am like so thankful to Allah that everything went well. And I'm also thankful that everything is over. I like when I have to like do like a big presentation, I'm always looking forward to like when it's over, because then my nerves, they like calm down. But I'm so grateful. I think the kids, they really loved it. And so yeah, that's where we at now. So now I'm back, y'all, full effect, ready to read to you guys. And before we get started, I want to, of course, share with you all another reading aloud fact, all right? Oh yeah, and also remind you guys to remember to keep reading at least 30 minutes a day, all right? And I hope that you all have read, or you planning to read for at least 30 minutes today, all right? I know I'm like out of order with my stuff, but that's all right. We know how to flip it and bounce it. You know how we do. All right, so here we go. Out of this book. I know I've showed you all this book before. For those of you who are accustomed to read aloud, shout out to Mahmoud, Mariam, and Muhammad for listening to the read alouds. I got to give a shout out to them. That's my peeps. They are like faithful listeners, and I appreciate you all as well as your parents. Oh my goodness. All right, just had to say that real quick. So yeah. So the Read Aloud Handbook, all right, I'm going to share with you all another great reading aloud benefit, okay? And if you guys have this book, go ahead and grab it yourselves. I'm on page 18, okay? And this basically says that regular family conversation takes care of basic vocabulary. But when you read to the child, you leap into the rare words that help most when it's time for school and formal learning. Just that simple, okay? So what did that say in a nutshell? That when you are reading aloud to children, that they are learning about different words that they may not have heard before, especially in our, basic conversations, okay? All right, so quite simple. And of course, again, with reading aloud, that is doing what? It's making your vocabulary grow, right? Get really big, get expansive, right? All right, and that's what we want, right? That's right. Sure, we want that. And of course, we want that basic, that love for reading, all right? We want that to be something that gives us pleasure, all right? Something that we like, we just cannot wait to be able to do, okay? All right. Now let's get started with our book for today. I'm so excited. Ah, you see this beautiful cover? I absolutely love it. All right, let's read the title together. Max and the Tag Along Moon. And it's written and illustrated by Mr. Floyd Cooper, who is an awesome artist, by the way. Yep. The Tag Along Moon. Max and the Tag Along Moon. What do you all think this story is going to be about? Well, what does it mean to tag along? When you think about tagging along, a lot of you older siblings out there, you probably think about your little brother or sister, right? Tagging along, right? Trailing behind you, and you're like, oh my God, why I gotta take them with me to the park, right? You just, man, you're like, they gotta tag along, right? Why they gotta go with me? I'm trying to chill with my friends, right? So that's what tagging along is, right? Somebody who's like coming along with you, right? So the tag along moon, Does the moon actually tag along behind us? Does it follow us? Well, I'll have an interesting fact about that at the end of this story, all right? So let's get started. Again, this is the title page. Lovely drawings. I love them. One night, as Max was leaving Grandpa's house, he reached up to give Grandpa a big hug goodbye. In the sky behind Grandpa appeared a big, fine moon. "Look, Grandpa, the moon!" "That old moon will always shine for you." On and on. Grandpa and Max gazed quietly at the big moon, together as it embraced them in soft, yellow light. Max smiled at the moon and Grandpa, then climbed into the car. "Bye-bye, Grandpa. Bye-bye, Moon." As the car pulled away, Max kept his eyes on Grandpa until he disappeared from sight. And all he saw was the moon. Max kept his eyes on that moon, waiting for it to disappear too. Have you all ever done that before? I know my kids have. The long ride home was swervy curvy, this way and that, all the way. And the moon seemed to tag along. Max giggled as he watched the beautiful bright orb flicker through the passing trees. Trailing behind the car as it traveled home, this way and that, playing peekaboo. Up a hill, down a hill, the moon was ever there. Over a bridge, around a curve, the moon bounced along. Around a tree, past a field of sleeping cows, the moon stayed quietly with Max. Through a small town with roundabout streets, Max gazed as the moon kept up. At the mouth of a tunnel and out the other end, Max smiled when he saw the moon there waiting. Dark clouds tumbled across the night sky. The stars and nightingales all faded away. Max searched the darkness and wondered, where's the moon? Grandpa said it would always shine for me. Finally home, Max took one last look up at the empty night sky. I guess that old moon couldn't shine for me all the way home. What happened to the moon? Do you all know? Upstairs in bed, the room was dark. Max felt alone. He missed Grandpa. He missed that tag-along moon. Then slowly, very slowly, Max's bedroom began to fill with a soft yellow glow. The clouds faded away, and the moon peeked through. Ah, so that's where the moon went, huh? It was behind the clouds. Max gazed up at that magic ball of light and thought about what Grandpa said. That old moon will always shine for me. On and on. Max knew then that whenever he saw the moon, he would think of Grandpa. On and on. And he slept soundly, embraced in soft yellow light. The end. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that beautiful, peaceful story. In my opinion, I think this story would be great to listen to before you put the kids to bed. Also, I wanted to ask you all, have you all ever wondered why it seemed like the moon would be following you when you're riding in a car? Have you all thought about that? Like I said, I know our children have thought about that, and I've thought about that as well. Well, when I looked up some information about that, basically what it said is that the moon, first of all, did you know that the moon is actually about 238,855 miles away from Earth? Do you know what that is the equivalent of? It's the equivalent of 30 Earths. Okay? That's how you would measure how the distance between the moon and the Earth is. All right? So that's extremely far. I can't even imagine that, right? Can you imagine that distance? That's like really, really far, right? Well, since the moon is that far away from us, it just appears, okay? It seems like the moon is following us. But the moon is actually doing its job, staying right up in the sky, all right? And so it seems, again, it seems like it's following us, but actuality, it's staying right there. So it appears or seems like it is following us, okay? So there you have it right there, that little fact right there. I was like, I got to look this up and tell my little people, my little viewers, all right? Give you guys that information. And once again, I'm going to remind you guys to like, subscribe, and share our videos, all right? And also, please don't forget to go to our website, abclearn1.com. That's abclearn1.com. There's so much information there on the benefits of reading aloud. We also put our read alouds on there as well, all right? All right, so you guys take care and keep reading for at least 30 minutes a day. Happy reading.